as the sun fades, we are taking a little road trip. We are gonna reach into the unknown, get out of my comfort zone, and try to touch and make contact with the supernatural. First, we're going out to Esquimalt to try and shine a bright light right across the strait so we can make contact with some Canadians out there at Costal Auto Reaction. Then we're gonna head down south and visit a couple of haunted houses, and then we are gonna try to shine our light into the air and contact some aliens. So come along on a supernatural road trip. And I forgot to add in the featured channel tonight is 615 Customs. We are on our way to a secret location. Not really secret. We're on our way to the northern part of the United States here to reach out and touch someone in Canada. But I think we're gonna miss it because it has just been solid traffic. All right, in case you're wondering, we're still stuck in traffic listening to BW's Garage.
What's going on, everybody? Wow, Josh is in here. Thanks, Josh. Andy Turlo is here. What's going on, Turlo's Garage? Paul Buckner, what's happening? Yo, what's going on, Rick? How you doing, brother? All right, we got Jason Turlo in here as well. Outstanding. How's it going, everybody? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it.
We have traveled about 20 miles in the last a little over an hour now.
So until next week, everybody take care, and I'll see y'all in 7 days.
Traffic is finally cleared up a bit, but now we're getting some rain. Still have a little over an hour to go. BW's Garage live stream ended and Costal Auto Reaction started theirs, and we were still on the road trying to get to a place where we could see Canada.
Not surprised.
It's late, dude.
Yeah. We're still about 15 minutes away, but getting closer.
Built one more. Went to drive the RX-7 home after the podcast. Stupid thing wouldn't start. Been there.
So we made it. That's Canada right over there. And that is right about where Big Easy and Uncle Bobo are, right over here.
Where are we? We're at the lagoon.
Esquimalt Lagoon.
That way. So that, I don't know if you can see it still, but that land right there, directly that way is the USA.
That's a freighter right there. Behind that freighter is Port Angeles.
Rotary life. And then totally, hey?
Down there, Seattle. Way down there. 3.5 hour boat ride.
Move your...
All right, so that's Canada right over there. You can see the lights. So right over here, I think is about where they are, right in this area over here somewhere. We left Esquimalt and headed west into Port Angeles along the coast looking for a better place to see Canada. Could not find anything. Turned back around and headed back east again into Port Gamble to one of the most haunted houses in the state of Washington, and that was a complete bust. So we continued east all the way into Puyallup for the next haunted house to check out. So right now we are heading to Meeker Mansion. That is a big house in the city of Puyallup, Washington. It was built by Eliza Meeker. She sold off her inheritance to build this mansion. Ezra and Eliza were some of the founding members of the city of Puyallup. Ezra was actually the first and third mayor of the city. So he was a magnate in the hop business. He made his fortune there, and he ended up becoming one of the wealthiest people in the state. And through a series of unfortunate circumstances, in a matter of a few years, he went from one of the wealthiest people in the state to completely broke. But because Eliza had built the mansion, when the banks came to take everything, they couldn't take it because it was in her name. Everything was in her name. So we're gonna stop in here and see if we can catch anything. And it is closed. So people have reported seeing Ezra walking around the property. And they say you don't want to be here after dark. This was actually, they actually moved into this house when they were in their 60s. There was actually a small log cabin that they raised their 5 kids in a little ways away from here. But people have reported seeing Ezra walking around the property, and sometimes curtains move, but I don't see anything. So if you are ever in Puyallup, Washington, it is a museum. You can pay to enter, and you can tour the house. There's a lot of good information on the city, on the house, and on the industry, on how the city was founded. We might have seen something move in these front windows, but there's definitely nothing moving now. Cemetery in Black Diamond, which is a town that was founded by the Black Diamond Mining Company. It was a mining town where they mined for coal, and it was a rough town. But they had the company cemetery where a lot of the miners would be buried. The cemetery, a lot of the graves in there go back to the 1800s. When these people died. There was a couple of collapses of the mine, and those miners were buried there. So we're gonna head there next. Almost every list of haunted places in the state lists Black Diamond Cemetery as usually in the top 5 of most haunted real estates in Washington. So we'll go there and see if we can see anything. There's reports of a white horse, there's reports of miners, there's reports of hearing voices and hearing pickaxes. So we'll see if we come out and find anything. Well, we're here. Unfortunately, it's pitch black. There's no lights around, so I can't record, I can't see anything. So, but it is very quiet. It is very peaceful here. So that's nice. The cemetery is elevated above all the other grounds, so it's very quiet. But there's some barking dogs I can hear in the neighborhood. So that's gonna conclude our ghoulish ghost hunt part of this, and we'll see what other weird stuff we can contact. It's gonna be morning soon. The sun's gonna be up in, I think, about an hour. We've come to an isolated place, at least 100 inches from anybody. Kind of hard to see, but that's the F-2020 right up there in front of the Jeep. So I wanted to test out my light bar to make sure it works. So we're gonna shine it straight up and see if we can contact some alien life forms, or see if the light bar works, and see if the wires are long enough to make it to the roof. Some wire. We'll run the wire from the battery up to the roof, because the place where we're going to shine the light across the Strait of Juan to Fuca, there's about 10-foot tall bushes. So the next time we try this, I'll put the probably put the rooftop tent, homemade rooftop tent on the roof, so I can stand on top of that. The light's set up there, it's all wired. Just gotta try and climb up the back of the Jeep now. Man, I can't see anything on here. I'm glad I waited till the morning to do this when everything's wet and slippery. Now I'm gonna make this last connection here. And this light should, ooh, that is bright. Some Sasquatch hunting power there. I don't know if that's gonna be bright enough to go across the sound, but does pretty good lighting up the trees. We'll see, there's an opening. There's an opening in the trees over here. I think there's too many clouds. I can't signal the aliens. Well, at least I know the light bar works. This was a light bar I actually originally bought for the Celica to go on the front. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming. Maybe I need a sign. That might work. I don't know. Let me get down from here. Well, it goes pretty far into the forest. Is it gonna be enough to go across the strait? I guess we'll find out. We started out in Esquimalt at the Dungeness Recreation Area. I got there a little bit too late to get on the live stream with Big Easy and Uncle Bobo. Black Sheep was there. We did see some headlights across the strait in Canada. I didn't quite get my LED light bar out, but we can confirm I do have enough wire to run the lights to the roof. From there we went into Port Gamble, which I didn't record any of that. There's a small town with a haunted house there. or a house that is allegedly haunted. The whole town was shut down. It was pitch black except for that one house. There's people there working in there, so I didn't even stop. We just drove by and kept on going. Went into the city of Puyallup, to the Meeker Mansion. Spent some time there. Really didn't see anything. From Puyallup, went into Black Diamond, to the Black Diamond Cemetery. Allegedly one of the most haunted places in the state of Washington. And I didn't see anything there, but it was pitch black. I couldn't even really record anything because it was so dark. There's no light there. So, but the important thing is we got Project Cheap Jeep out on the road, burned up a tank of gas, got to see a lot of the state that I had never been to before or never seen. Got to see some unique history, some landmarks, got to learn a little bit about the area we live in. And the best part of all, I got to spend some time with my son out on the road. So that's what it's all about. So if you like content like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.